Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for South Africa versus Angola in the AFCON. Yes, it's me, DC, on a different channel. Don't worry. I'll be taking a bit of a sabbatical. I won't really be posting match analysis videos in fear of, copyright issues. So I'll continue there and maybe this channel will be used for something else, as I've mentioned in the other video. All right, so let's get this started with he has the ball. That's way too much time. The fact, okay, I know he's far away from goal, but the fact that he can look up, go down, and still not get pressured, no, that's too many actions. Cross into the box. They have enough men. Do they? Do they? Let's see. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five. Supposedly they do, but they just don't organize themselves properly because I understand why he probably lets this go because he does not want to foul him. He is unmarked. Trust me, he is unmarked. I'm surprised he doesn't spot this earlier. I would rather he goes in front of the player rather than him be here. Reason being is because it's because of the way the ball travels. He can get there. I'd rather him be in front of him rather than behind him because even a shot can go in between his legs, deflects, and all that other stuff. All right, ball goes, boom, he flicks it. They've lost the first contact, they've lost the second contact, and he has very good vision. Oh, he's not good. He actually just misplaces it. My bad. So number three, he could have done better. It's okay. He does not want to lose the foul, but these two could definitely do better. All right. So yeah, it's a bad touch. It's a bad touch. It's not that he has the vision. It's just that he has a bad touch. All right. He should be running to the ball. He should be occupying the space. You know what I mean by that? He's doing good by running here. He shouldn't rush out. He should just be here, just put slightly upward so that he does not give the striker more space, or the attacker, should I say. And you know what he does? He goes and gives the striker more space. He was trying to run with him. What he should have done is that just go a bit higher and be here because this was where the danger is. The space was the danger, not really. Okay, yes, the man was danger, but the space he was going to run into was more dangerous. It looks like a tiny bit of space, but it's enough to get the shot on goal. Look at that. And this is why you always want to be in front of the player. Look at that. Past the keeper. And that's a lovely goal. Because once again, I will point this out. Yes, I pointed it out earlier. The fact you can look up, look down, take a touch, and then, put out. Oh my goodness, this is so. All right, so look at this. He traps it. Number 10, he's not pressuring. He sticks the ball out. He's still not rushing. He looks, he's still not rushing. He takes a big step, he's still not rushing. That's a bit of bad defending for me, defending from the front because I'm assuming he's an attacker. If you're an attacker, you're the first line of defense because you'll be the one pressuring those type of balls. All right. Cross comes in. All right, he does not want to get fouled, but he's way too deep. And funny enough, he's the only one out of the line. And if there was another player here, probably would be playing everyone on side. It's a bad touch, but actually tends to a good assist. I like how he fakes it. I think this is a better angle, as I've said with him. He should have just put slightly upward. Oh my goodness, that's a horrible, horrible, horrible. He should have just put slightly upward rather than following his teammate because he will concede the space. And this is what I was talking about. And by the time he does that, it's too late. This is a lovely strike. That's a lovely, lovely strike. Keeper had no chance. Takes a touch. Look at that. He makes it look as if he's going to the other way. And then the way he blocks this, nah, he doesn't really approach it well because I do know he could have gotten a block on it, but because of the way he does it, one step after another, rather than pressuring more aggressively. By more aggressively, I simply mean like, as if you're running towards the player, but you stop before he takes the shot, just to be there in front of him. All right, so this is one of the craziest goals you ever see. All right, this is a free kick. Already, we see this a lot in other leagues I do commentate about. Estonia, Saudi, Canada. I mean, space. Everyone is running towards their own goal, so it's most likely the ball will go into the goal. But this is a lovely delivery, and boom. Where else would you see this type of goal except AFCON? No, seriously, where else? It looks more of a sliding tackle compared to just for the sake of it. I don't. I don't like that as the goal is being scored, it just decides to reduce the quality. All right, we're back in business. I don't like that. I mean, look at this. Cross. Yeah, the keeper should not be beaten there. He probably is a little late to dive, but that's what happens when you're doing this type of set piece routines because everyone's running, so there's the added momentum of the ball, the momentum of the player, and then you can't really defend against it because you're most likely going to put it into your own goal. But that's a unique goal because if you're playing FIFA, I think that's the exact animation of a sliding challenge or block or something. I mean, look at this. He just throws it, boom, yeah. Keeper could have done better, but that's it's one of those unexpected goals. Just be like, how did that go into the back of the net? Anywho, let's head on to the last goal of the match. All right, so back four, and I'm assuming this is the midfield. That's concerning because there's no cover for the defense, and the defense. The way it is with defense would say, no, he's right here. He can step up, but if he steps up, this gap is already big. These two gaps are bigger. If it goes up, it's going to become even bigger. That's why you usually need a midfielder to screen right in front of the defense. But judging on this, maybe it's a counterattack, maybe someone has been dispossessed, maybe that's why they're like that. But this is why it's so important for just to have even just a single midfielder in front of the defense. He has way too much space. They should be rushing on quicker. They drop back too deep. There's no one in front of him. And it's funny because it's because of the keeper. Reason why I say that is because the keeper is rushing out. And then look at this slide tackle. If he stands up straight, this goal doesn't get scored. If he just goes hands behind his back and then faces that, because look, as he's going for the slide tackle, he puts like it's like he's trying to use his back or something, but if he just ran straight towards that, he would have probably scored. Sorry, it would have probably been blocked. And it's another thing where the goalkeeper is rushing out, and then I feel as if he didn't rush out, he probably would have saved it. I think we can see it on the first one. I think it's somewhere here. I think we might be able to notice it more because Lucas is given the ball. Look at the goalkeeper. He's rushing out. I feel as if he didn't rush out, he wouldn't have expended so much energy going forward and would have probably been better off to plant his foot to jump and probably save that. Otherwise, that's just me. If you're a professional goalkeeper, please feel free to comment. And that's been it. South Africa get their first win. The team is looking really good. I mean, Orlando Pirates, Sundowns, it's a lovely combination. It's a star-studded team and very interesting goals scored in this tournament. Otherwise, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next match analysis on the new channel for AFCON. Goodbye.